Yo, what's up with it? It's your boy Noonie. It's Leo in the third house, and we back with another reading.
Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie. It's Leo in the third house. Back with another reading. Back with another pick a card reading. We're going to be asking the question, what is your next relationship? Now, this could be a friend. This could be a business partnership. This could be a repairing of family ties. This could just be family who you never had an issue with coming in and, maybe introducing themselves. New friends, because I seen we were asking about new friends. So I'm just looking for like, what's the next one that's coming in, So, as always, 4 powers, right? Thanks to all my people who be liking, sharing, subscribing, getting involved. People who be in those comments. Yeah. People who be checking me out when I come through the timeline. Yeah. Thanks for all that you do. You know what you be doing when you do it. So I don't need to keep saying it, but thank you. So, as always, 4 powers. Power 1, power 2, power 3, power 4. Now this, in case you don't know what this is garlic, fresh garlic. All right, and this is ginger. It's not super fresh, but I'm gonna use it because I'll be making ginger tea in the morning. I'll be using this Manuka honey with the ginger to make ginger tea. And then, good old amethyst. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one you like? You can get started on power 1. Boom, power 1. So, power 1, what is your next relationship? Good grief. All right, we can start now like this. Wait, let me not even act like that, because it don't have to be bad. All right, it don't have to be bad, though. It don't have to be bad. This might not be bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just annoying. That's it. That's really the feeling. It's just annoying, because you got this page energy. It's just annoying. All right, but you're going to have to make a decision. This could be someone from, it is someone from the past. This is someone from a past, because you got new life in reverse and you got chaos and conflict. So this is someone from the past who you had issues with, trouble with. There might have been like a quick ending with you guys. Could have been dealing with a Leo, could be dealing with a Virgo. Could have been dealing with a Sagittarius, or Capricorn. Could have been dealing with those signs. Those are the signs that you were dealing with. But I'm getting that's going to be your next relationship here. There's opposition, which means there's a choice. So you might have to make a choice between 2 people. Between maybe a Virgo and a Leo, or a Virgo and a Capricorn, or a Capricorn and a Virgo, or a Virgo and a Sagittarius, or a Sagittarius and a Capricorn, or a Capricorn and a, you know what I mean? There's just a choice that you're having to make. So you know who you are, or which way you are, or which way it's going, right? But there's a decision that has to be made. Do you want to rise this situation up again? Because judgment is about, do you want to let this situation end, or do you want to like start it up all over again? And this could be an apology that's coming in. This could be some type of love offer. It's small, but it has potential to grow. It's like wanting to start over. It's trying to be gentle. It's tenderness. All right. But there's an energy of you being independent, and that's part of the confrontation, that you're just so independent. You got oneness here. So you got confidence, and you're honoring self. So that's what's really like keeping them at bay, because you're honoring yourself and you're very independent and you're confident in yourself. So all of this is like personal power. You have solar plexus energy and sacral chakra. So you're valuing yourself and putting yourself first. And that's what's really causing a conflict and a opposition as well for them. Because you got opposition twice. You got opposition in fire, which is a fall time one. And that represents things coming to a close right next to new life. And that's where the opposition is. It's like, do they want this to end or finally close out a true cycle? Or do they want to actually push forward to it? Because there's an energy of like them reflecting and mirroring. It's like either you mirrored back to them what they were doing to you, or they mirrored back to you what you were doing to them. But there's an energy of mirroring, or you both could be mirroring each other, where, they might say something and you say something back, and then you guys both kind of like feel standoffish or feel on guard. There's an energy of that. And there's energy, because you got fixed, hold your vision. So there's an energy of this being like, it's this energy of it being like there's a stubbornness. It's like a stubborn to it, like a fight. So if you're dealing with, if you're dealing with these 4 signs, Leo, Virgo, Capricorn, and Sagittarius, they're very stubborn. All right, especially the Leo and the Capricorn. They're the worst. They're the worst. All right, so this person, though, is very charming, very romantic, very warm. They're genuine. They're a person who takes care of other people. They're also a person who's very resilient. Now, there's someone who, you know, they're from your past, but there's someone who couldn't really make a decision. Could be between you and two people, you know, but they still miss you. There's energy of still missing you. And they're in this period of their self where they feel like they're just like their mother or just like their father, you know, and that's what's really keeping them there. It's like they feel like they're stuck to these old ways of being for themselves, you know, and it's like their pride is really in the way because they feel like they just can't do that. They can't be how you would like them to be. That's just how they feel right now, you know, but they are willing to give to you. You know, they feel like they owe you something. That's the energy of it. It feels like they owe you something. They want you to put down your guard. They want you to put your boundaries down. There's the energy of them feeling left out and not quite sure what to do. They want you to put your boundaries down. All right? They really don't know what to do. They're coming in with page energy. They're just not quite sure how to handle this situation. But yeah, they're not sure how to fix it, how to put work in. Because you got the 9 of Wands and the 9 of what you call it, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, which lets me know they don't know how to fix it. They don't know how to even go about putting the work into it, put the effort into. They don't know what to do here. You know, it's really just the energy of like they don't know what to do. So because they're in page energy means they don't know how to emotionally heal this situation. You know, pages don't really know too much about emotions. So this is a person who doesn't know too much about their own emotions, but they do things through acts of service, because Virgo is a person of active service. So is Capricorn. Capricorn is an act of service. They usually offer like stability or financial gain of some sort, or even just leadership qualities sometimes. You know, Virgo, they definitely pay attention to the things that you need. And Leo is a very genuine sign. Now, Sagittarius is like an optimistic sign. They're more of a, let's go out and learn together. Let's have fun together. Let's go expand together. Let's do like find experiences together. Let's grow. Like Sagittarius likes to expand, likes to grow while experiencing new things. You know, so they're a person who likes to do that, who likes to experience new things, go on adventures, person who likes to give. They're very like a caregiver. They take care of people. You know, they're very nurturing. You know, but I'm not, maybe not super nurturing, because Leo isn't really a nurturing sign, and Virgo isn't necessarily a nurturing sign. It can be, you know, Virgo can nurture, but it's more of like just acts of service. I get things done for you, not necessarily like softening the blow, because sometimes it can be a bit shrewd or blunt, you know, slightly blunt, but it's not really super blunt. It's just subtly like sarcastic in a sense. But that's how this person kind of comes off, like subtly, you know what I mean, subtly sarcastic. You know, they don't really, it's like, it's the energy of them not saying what they really want to say unless they've gotten their feelings involved. Once their feelings are involved, they'll say what they really want to say. But this is a person who's been through a tough time, long cycles. They, you know, they feel like they want you to put your boundaries down, your guards down. You know, they're just quite not sure what to do. They don't really have the desire to fight anymore or to like go after the situation. They just kind of want you to surrender. You know, they want you to surrender. You're just too confident and just too independent for them. You know, and it's like you've broken free of like previous conditioning or of the way that they used to have you. Now you have a vision for your future, and you're very stubborn with what you're expecting life to give you. Because holding your future means holding like the stubbornness, because it's a fixed moon. So that means it's in the fixed signs, which means to hold you, to be stubborn, to not be swayed, not to be wavering. So they see you as someone who's already seeing your vision or seeing your future, and you're not being swayed from that. So that's where they're like, they don't quite know how either they fit into it or not quite sure how to fix the situation with where you guys are right now. You know, so it's just this energy of them needing to make a judgment of whether to try to offer you love or an apology, you know, or allow this to end. And that's really where they're at, because you're doing this great energy of honoring yourself, you know, but they want you to know that they feel connected to you and that they feel like a deep attachment to you. but they don't know how to put that into words or express those emotions because of this page. And they're not quite sure whether they want to do that anyway, whether it's best to let this situation end. For them, this will be a life-changing situation. All right. This decision that they make will be a life-changing situation. All right. This will be a life-changing choice for them. All right. But you've already broken free, and they're looking at your healing and your growth. And this is what gave you a level of independence and a level of confidence. And now that you're honoring yourself, you're not doing things the way that they've always been done. Now you're doing things the way that you want them to be done. And that's where this fixed energy is coming in as well. It's the energy of you being stubborn and seeing exactly what it is that you want and not letting anything less than that come about. And that's a great thing. That's a great thing. And that's just why they don't know what to do with you, because you probably weren't that way in the past. You probably were a little bit more kind of go with the flow type of person. You know, because this person doesn't seem like anyone who, like, it seems like if you were to know them, you would know them more on a surface level where you guys really didn't talk about feelings or things that really bothered you, or you were in a period of your life where you weren't really sharing your true thoughts and feelings. You might have, you know, hinted at them or subtly expressed it. I'm getting now more of an energy because you got Sagittarius energy. You know, those are my blunt talkers. You know, and Leo energy can get that way too when they're frustrated. They could be blunt talkers. And then you have Capricorn energy here too, who, you know, when they're annoyed, they can be blunt talkers, and Virgo as well. So there's a lot of shrewdness, but like warmth and genuineness and an ability to be impulsive or make impulsive decisions here, especially when it comes to feelings and emotions, you know. But it's the energy of you now honoring yourself, and that scares them because it was a lot easier to deal with you when you weren't, when you were more codependent, because you have independence and confidence, which means that you're comfortable alone doing your own thing. And for them, that's not how they remembered you. They remembered you needing them, needing of service, needing them to be boosting your ego, because that's what Leo energy would be. They needed you. You needed them to be stable for you with this Capricorn energy. You needed them to make decisions for you with this Judgment energy. All right, but none of that is going on anymore. You don't need any of that now. You're independent. And so they still have this feeling and this inclination of wanting to be with you and still holding you in your heart and missing you, you know, but they just see that you're honoring yourself and making your own way, and you have aspirations or dreams or a vision of how you expect your life to be, and you're not settling for anything less. And so this could be your next relationship. It doesn't have to be, because the energy I'm getting is just that they're having to make a choice twice. All right, so they might be with someone or left someone or like on the outskirts with someone, but they're having to make a choice, possibly between you and someone else. All right, so it's two choices. One, a choice between you and someone else, and then two, a choice between allowing you to just be, I say allowing, like they have a choice. Like they have a choice for you, right? But there's a choice between allowing you, I guess we're going to say allowing for now, right? Allowing you to move on, right? And then I say allow, but I wonder why. Maybe they must feel like they owe you or they own you or something. I mean, that's Leo energy or Capricorn energy. They be feeling like they possess something. So that might be that. They might feel like they own you, or like you belong to them. Maybe like your property or something, like they claim mark to you. But it's an opposition between starting this over or letting you go. And then there's still an opposition or a choice where they have to choose between you and someone else. So do with that what you will. All right. So, but I'm getting at you just, you know, this is your time to step forward and just show the world who you really are. So there's that part of your advice. You know, you don't have to worry about what they're going to do, but this is a relationship that's coming. And now when I say a relationship, it does not mean that you guys are like together. You know, a relationship is what we have. You know, we don't go to the movies and hang out. We be meeting here for these 30, 40 minutes to an hour, and then we go about our way. This is a relationship, whether we like it or not. This is a relationship. So a relationship doesn't necessarily mean that you guys are together being lovers and hugging and doing whatever you do, going on dates. No, relationship just means that I can acknowledge that I know you when I see you. Hey, how you doing? Hope all is well. That is still a relationship. Even if I don't do this every day, that's considered a relationship. Don't be so shallow. All right. So, pile 1, that's what I got. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the 3rd house. I knew that was something like that was gonna come out. It'd always be them people in the past. Boom, pile 2. This your reading. Do I got something on my face? Hold up now. All right, so pile 2. What is your next relationship? Who will your next relationship be with? Okay, could be with a Taurus, could be with a Leo, a Libra, could be with a Pisces, could be with a Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, or Scorpio. So that's what they're gonna be doing. Okay. And we got, did I say Virgo? We got Virgo too. Oh, and we got Pisces energy again. And I said Taurus? Yeah, I said all that. So you got Taurus twice. You got Libra, we got Pisces, we got Pisces again, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Virgo. I'm tired of saying those signs. I'm tired of saying signs. All right? But I get this. Either you're going to have a lot of options, because that's probably what this is. This is like a feeling of confusion. It's like I keep going over the signs. So you're going to possibly have a lot of options. You know, so if I doubled up the signs, that means that you're going to have 2 of those signs. All right. Now, now, these are just different relationships. These could be friends. These could be partners. These could be, you know, romantic partners, family that comes in. All right. But I'm getting that these are people who are teaching you to be more present and more flexible with life, because that's who they are. All right. They feel like a person who's they're independent, but they're very loving, very giving, because you also have Libra energy here too with the win-win outcome. All right, so it's a person who's very sharing, very charming, very talkative and communicative, right? Sometimes they live in like a dream space. It seems like they're not in quite reality. And sometimes they're really, really romantic, and then other times not so much. It seems like they're cold. It's just there's this ability of them being flexible, you know, but not always quite present. But they're teaching you to be present. All right, because that's what they're going to be bringing in for you, as an energy of you learning how to be present. This person is a person who is considered as a perfectionist, you know, or someone who likes the finer things, you know, clothes, cars, you know, maybe expensive foods, expensive trips. You know, they like to spend money. This is a person who likes things to be just right. So that's what kind of keeps them from being present, because they're always like worrying about what's going to happen next and how will it look, how will it be. You know, they want things to be just right. So they're never, I get this energy of them never being grateful with where they are or with what they have, because they expect things to be perfect. But they are a person who's flexible, all right? A person who can do multiple things at once, or they don't allow burdens to like hold them down. I get like free-flowing energy, you know, like they kind of just go with the flow, because this looks like the world, because you got the world, so this is a new cycle, so this is a new person. But I get this energy of them being like in free flow, you know, or like limbo, where they're just kind of like seeing where things are going, you know. And that's kind of energy, because you got the 7 of Cups too, which means that they have options, all right, or that you have options. Maybe both of you have options, and that's what's going on here, because you have the 6 of Pentacles here in reverse, which means that somewhere in here you're not going to be getting what you really need all the way. You might be getting breadcrumbs, or it might be a third-person party. And if you guys are just dating, you know, hey, you know, it is what it is. You guys are just dating. You're trying to figure out who the best person is here. You know, you got options. They got options. I hear that song by Drake. You got niggas, and I got me. You know that song? That's my shit. That's all. I don't know, but I can't think of the name. But you know what I'm talking about. And there's an energy of you guys not doing a lot. They don't do a lot of communicating. They're a little bit harsh with their communication. They're not someone who speaks the truth or tells you everything that you would like to know. They keep a lot of things hidden in terms of like their thoughts. And they don't always speak directly about what it is that's on their mind. They're a person who speaks subtly, or they're a person who does a lot of sarcastic talking. Or when they do talk, it's really harsh or rude. All right? Your advice in this, though, is be patient. So, because this is a new cycle, you know, and things, I guess just because you guys are you'll be just getting into a relationship, to be flexible. That's what they're teaching you, to be flexible. This is a person who kind of moves kind of quick. They're not present with the moment or present where they are, but they are having some level of awakening in the heart chakra. All right. And they're doing this, they're getting this level of personal power within themselves to, you know, actually be able to choose and decide what it is that they want. So I'm getting, that's why you need to be patient. And there's the energy of a hangman here. So it's like, this is self-inflicted, like staying power, like just sitting and kind of observing. And that's why it's giving you patience. You got patience here too, which has to do with, this is purple. So this is your crown chakra. This is your connection with the divine. So you're getting the information to kind of just be patient and, you know, weigh the odds out in this situation. Six of Pentacles, I'm seeing a scale. So it's kind of like weighing out. You got Libra here. So you need to weigh it out. Figure out whether you're getting the fair, even give and take here. All right. That's what's going to be going on here, because it's going to be romantic sometimes, and then it's not going to be. And it's because they got options. And it's probably like that because you have options too. So, you know, there's just this energy of you needing to be, you know, it's like they don't really know what to do, like who to choose. You know, they're just kind of like free flowing, you know, or this could be you, you know, but that's the energy of it. It's like they're kind of free flowing. They don't know who to choose. They got options. You know, they're just now starting to find their own personal power. They're starting to wake up to who they are. They're just not able to stay present in the moment, you know, but there's an opportunity for both of you to get what you want. So that's a good thing here. You can get what you want. There's someone who is like well-cultured. You know, they have nice things, nice clothes, probably very sensual, very sexual, beautiful look. You know, they just keep the nicest things around them. Probably a clean house, clean car, dressed really nice, like to a T. They might wear suits. They might wear skirts, dresses. Like that's really like business attire or business uniform. Or if not that, they just wear the nicest, you know, Nikes and kicks or whatever. They just keep that. But they do have a lot of options. They have a lot of choices and they're not able to pick right now. And your advice is to be in this hangman energy and practice patience. You know, which I don't ever advise, but it's not my choice to advise whether to be waiting on anything. But I guess if you have options, it's okay to just watch and see what's going on, because you do want to get to know people and not just jump into relationships just because they're there. You want to get to know them and figure out, who am I dealing with exactly? And that's what this patience is about. You know, it's the Seven of Cups in reverse. It's like needing to see through the illusions, needing to see through the facade, having too many things on your plate, too many options, too many routes. There's too many things going on for them. You know, so you're not going to be getting all that you need right now. But there is like a win-win. So somewhere in here, they're going to be giving you what you do need. So if you got options, I guess when they do come around, it's going to be cool, you know, because, you know, it's when you needed it or when you wanted it, you know. But if you don't have too many options or any options, then you're going to probably feel like this isn't for you because you're not going to get the time that you need. All right. But it is telling you, like, patience. You know, the outcome that you're looking for is simple, but not necessarily easy. It's saying commit to your goal and know that every single action you take will bring you closer to them. You know, you might feel like you don't know what to do when they come in. It's going to be an energy of you not quite sure how to handle this. And then what just advising you to do is remember that, like, every chance is not a new opportunity. And that's the Seven of Cups energy. It's like every cup here isn't always the best option, but there is a chance to get a good option out of this. You know, it's like, so you may have a lot of options coming in. If this isn't one person, you may have a lot of options coming in, and it might be difficult for you to choose the right one. And so it's telling you, be patient, you know, learn to kind of like be present in the here and now and be flexible. You know, you can't control how other people will be, but you can figure out which ways will work best with you. How can you get a win as well as them get a win? Like, how can you be fair? You know, balancing spirituality and practicality also means seeing people where they are and being practical about it, but also seeing the spiritual aspect as seeing who they could be down the line. So you're needing to balance that out and be patient, because there's an opportunity for it to be a win-win, but at this moment, it may not necessarily be exactly what you want. So it's telling you just to be patient and to be here, present, you know, but be flexible in your beliefs, be flexible in your attitudes. That's what I'm getting here now. Be flexible in your attitudes. And this is like a free-flowing energy here. It's a start and an end. You know, so the end could be on the way that you once were doing things, because you might have been rigid before. And now the beginning is you in a new flexible, a new flexible and like malleable way of being, where you're open to new ways of being, or new things of trying. You're not just trying to control the dynamic. You're kind of open to see what can happen if these options are for me, or if this person is for me. Let me just observe, as opposed to making a quick judgment. You know, because this is someone who has the potential to communicate clearly and be honest and upright and faithful, but they're just not there yet. They're not there yet. They have the potential to be there, and they're not there yet. And the advice in this case, if you want this type of relationship, or if you want these people, you know, it's just saying, be patient. What you're asking for, you know, is there, but it may take some work. It doesn't come easy. You know, there's a lot going on energetically. And basically what you're asking is evolving. You know, it's evolving positively. You know, because this is also a form, after when the hangman goes in reverse, this is a form of him getting enlightenment. So here you're just kind of hanging out to figure out, you know, to get more understanding. This is what this is coming about. This is just giving you more understanding about love. And then you have the divine connection here with this purple, you know, being your crown chakra. You're getting downloads and you're getting information. This is good. This is good for your soul's growth, for your heart's growth, and for your personal power, because you're going to figure out exactly what you want. You know, and it may be one of these options, or they're going to decide that you're who they want, because you're a viable option here. It's just the energy of you kind of like just being patient and not expecting things to go how you want them to go when you want them to go. Like you're in no rush, you know, just kind of going with it, seeing where it goes. Because this lightheartedness is what actually brings people closer to you. Because I got a lot of serious signs outside of Pisces and Libra. And Pisces can be kind of serious too, you know, but they're not always. But you got Virgo and you got Taurus. Those earth signs, man, they be real serious about things, because they don't like to open up emotionally. So this person or these people are people who take a while to open up emotionally, but when they do, they might overflood you. It might seem like they're love bombing you, because then they're really charming, they're really romantic, they're really giving, they're really compassionate, they're really pleasing, you know, and that's the energy of it. And they communicate a lot about their feelings, and then all of a sudden they don't. All right, and it's like you feel like you're making progress, and then it feels like you're not doing anything. And that's how it's going to go. But it's asking you to be flexible in this relationship, or these relationships. Be flexible. Things aren't going exactly how you expect them to be, and you're kind of needing to be more present with what's going on as it's going on. Like, just go with the flow. Free flowing is really what I'm feeling. Free flow. There's no answer to this. There's no clear, direct answer to this. You are the answer. You. What you choose to do is the answer for you in this whole thing. But you're needing to be patient and observe, so that way you can learn. Exactly. I'm getting that you're going to learn, like, about the options in general. Like, because if you have a lot of options, it's only because you don't know exactly what it is that you want. You know, so you're kind of like dating around just to figure out, you know, do I like this? Do I like that? Do I want this? Do I want that? How do I want to be treated? How do I want to treat my partner? And you're kind of like in that area, in this area. And so they're going to teach you about that, and teach you how to be more decisive. They're going to teach you about communicating clearly what you want and need, you know, because they don't do that. They don't do that well, because, you know, they feel like, I just get some from over here, I get some from over here, I get some from over here. Or maybe you're doing this too, because relationships are mirrors. So you could be doing this too, and they're going to be teaching you about yourself. That's what relationships do. But they're asking you to be patient and just observe. You're going to get more information here. It's going to trigger some type of awakening in your heart space, and give you a level of security within yourself. You know, it's going to be a little harder to get what it is that you're asking for. There's work that needs to be done. And it's because the way that you've been doing things was a bit rigid before, and it wasn't really open to change or new techniques to achieve the desired result you were looking for. So it's giving you something different here. It's giving you a chance to sort through the pile of people that are coming in, or an influx of people that are coming in, and you get to decide, what do you want? And I'm thinking that they're asking you to be patient, like to not take the first opportunity that comes. If this is resonate with you, do not take the first opportunity that comes. Be patient. Watch. Wait. See what you can get out of this. See what's going to happen. See if there's a win-win for both of you. It's a win-win outcome forecasted for sure. But in order to get that, you have to be patient and observant. So, you know, and I'm getting that you don't need to always do a lot of talking. You are going to need to learn how to communicate, but I get like in this relationship, you don't need to be the one doing the most talking. You just need to be observing, because the hangman doesn't do much talking. He doesn't do any talking. He's there by himself. You know, so you need to be doing more observing than talking. Shut up. All right. So, pile 2. That's what I got. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie. Let's leave on third house. Boom. Pile 3. So, pile 3, what's your next relationship? What's up with this? Oh. Okay. So you got a hasty person here. Could be it's a fast thinker. Could be a Gemini, could be a Virgo, could be a Leo, could be an Aries, could be an Aquarius. Very impulsive person. You got Cancer and Taurus. But they're very impulsive. Someone who doesn't play by the book or play by the rules. They're a person who isn't really into analyzing things. They're just making moves. They just make changes. And they'll stop on the drop of a dime and just make changes. Very impulsive people. But they're very childlike, very expressive. You know, they could be a manifestor. They could be an entrepreneur. They could be a business owner. They could be, I'm feeling like a pastor or someone like with a clergy or someone like with a platform. All right. And you got third eye. So this is someone who's intuitively gifted as well, and harmony. Okay, so someone who has gifts is what I'm getting. Someone who has gifts, not traditional gifts, non-traditional gifts, but they're a magician or a creator at their best. All right. This is someone who has faith in their own beliefs and their own goals, but they do act a bit hasty with this. And it might be someone who you stop communicating with as well. So it could be someone from the past, but it doesn't have to be necessarily like someone you were with. All right. But I get like this person sees you as a good opportunity. Like they're very happy with you. Like you light their world up. All right. You're like a candle in the dark to them. So the advice I'm getting is to show them the real you. So maybe they didn't really get to experience who you were. Maybe you just seen them in passing or something. Or you've known them, but you didn't know them. But I get 4th house. So this is home. So 4th house is Cancer. So I'm feeling like maybe you do know them, or there's someone somewhat like in your family circle maybe, or a friend circle, or a friend of a friend of a family, somewhere like that, because you also got 2nd house material goods. So this could be someone at your job, you know, because home could be like anywhere where you're comfortable, foundations and stuff like that. And jobs could be part of a foundation, roots, stuff like that. Security, value. They could be intermingled, you know. But I'm feeling like they really run a business of some sort. So maybe you guys work in the same field or run a business together, or run a business that is like similar to theirs. All right. But there's energy of them like just now learning to how to feel their emotions. They're not a person who deals with emotions too well. All right, because you got detached energy here with Aquarius energy. We have Aries energy here, and we have Gemini and Virgo energy and Leo energy. And now Leo is a sign of like being warm-hearted and genuine and caring and kind and compassionate to others. But in the beginning stages, in their younger years, they're not quite that person. They learn that through experience. So if this is a younger Leo, then, you know, that could be them. If it's younger Aries, that could be them too. And a younger Aquarius as well. You know, I mean, they don't have to be younger though. They just might not be quite evolved yet into their best form or their best version of them. I don't know why I feel like I need to say that, because it feels like they're not in their best version of them, though they are a creator. I guess we're all not in our best version of ourselves until we're done, right? Until we pass. So I guess in between time, you're always a work of art, right? You're always a work in progress. But there's the energy of them feeling like you're a miracle to them, or you're a dream come true. And they want to do things, but like in an unorthodox way. You know, they don't want things to be by the book. They want this change to come. So this could be someone who's like I said, it could be like a friend of a family friend, you know, someone close. They're close to you. All right. And they feel like they want to create a situation with you. There's a change in the wind. You know, they want to be impulsive. They don't want to overthink this situation. They don't want to miss an opportunity is what I'm feeling like. There's a fiery climax that's approaching. So they have like a lot of passion. There's a lot of sexual attraction for you. There's a lot of sexual attraction. I'm feeling like your body is what they're really fantasizing about. And maybe you're pretty stable because you got 2nd house and 4th house, which has to do with levels of stability. So either they want to make the situation stable or they feeling like you're stable, or they could be stable as well. You know, but it's like an energy of not wanting to do things by the book, like not wanting to do things traditionally, like making their own way, making their own path. This could be someone with followers. Now that I'm thinking about it, because they have a platform, and then we have by the book, which has a picture of followers. So they could have followers. You know, if they have a public platform or a public forum, they have followers, subscribers, or viewers, or whatever it is they have, TikTokers, or, you know, clients. They have a platform that people are watching them on, or they have some level of like authority. But they're good at creating things and starting things and making things happen. They use the mental powers, but they use all their resources that they have, and they're a very self-expressive person. They're not too much of a deep thinker. They don't like to dwell on things for too long. And they're very impulsive with the way that they move about things or doing things. And like I said, they don't have a traditional way of doing things. So this could very much be an Aquarius, but it could also very much be a Aries or a Leo or a Gemini or a Virgo. You know, because they're just going to do what they want to do. It's kind of the energy I'm getting. But they follow their third eye. They follow their intuition. They go with what they feel is best. So they work off of passion and off of their inner drive to get their level of security. So they're coming in to teach you to see things in a new way and allow life to flow. You know, kind of like Pile 3, but this is like, you know, they're having this energy of teaching you to follow your intuitions to get to your goal. So this could be a partner. You know, if it's not sexual, there's a lot of energy of them trying to boost you up, to empower you. You know, there's an energy of them empowering you to be the best version of yourself, to gain this level of stability in yourself. You know, so I'm feeling like sometimes, like I said, this person can be a bit reckless or a bit hasty in their decision making and their choices and the way that they show off. Like they might be a person who really has a good time. They really value having a good time, you know, and spending and having money and having abundance and having just physical belongings and materials. And for them, that's a level of security. And maybe that's what they're very good at creating. And they don't do it by the book traditionally, but they're coming in to teach you to be the best version of yourself and like to give you this feeling of passion and drive to really get the things that you want. They're coming to ignite you and to bring perfect harmony and balance. So this could be a friend. It doesn't have to be a lover. I feel like this could be a friend. They're giving you time and space. They're like allowing you to decompress. They're helping you cleanse and get rid of some of the old patterns and the old cycles. They're helping you kind of like break yourself free from the mundane or from doing things the way that you've always done them, which is the traditional way. Because maybe that's not getting you towards your dreams or getting you towards your level of successes that you really hope for. And I feel like someone's going to come in. They could be a mentor, you know, but I feel like they're going to come in and assist you. Could be a pastor, you know, it could be, you know, a life coach. It could be someone who just, they have some level of like follow or fellowship, or someone who like people listen to what they say. People follow what they're doing because they've been doing this and it's been making them successful. You know, and it has to do with self-expression. Could be a little art, you know, could be a planner, or they could be a gardener. I'm seeing plants, so I'm feeling like they could be a gardener. Plants everywhere. So it could be a gardener. All right. But you're learning to release external energies, or learning to release like societal beliefs and trust in your own vision. And this is going to allow you to express yourself, to be the real you, to bring out that inner fire that you really have on the inside. This is going to be like, going to be like a well-needed relief. Like when they come in, this is going to really help you out. Like they're going to really help you out. That's where I really feel like it's going to bring you a lot of harmony, a lot of peace. It's just that they're going to seem a bit impulsive, like just kind of like all over the place. But this is how they create. Like they just grab things from all over the place and then they put them together and it makes their dream, you know, their dream manifestation real. Like they're a magician. They can just pull things from wherever, resource from wherever they are and just make it happen. And they're going to teach you that because you've been doing things by the book, thinking that there's only one way of doing things or that there's a right way to do things. They're going to show you that there's multiple ways of doing things. And they're going to help you purify those thoughts that you've been holding on to so that you can trust in your own inner power and your own inner truth, and that you can have clarity with your own intuition. So you don't have to depend on other people's, or you don't have to depend on other people's blueprint that they've already laid out for you, because it's not in your best interest to follow other people, is the energy I'm feeling. They're going to teach you not to be a follower. They're going to teach you to take charge, because Aries energy is an independent, self-charged, self-taught almost. They move to the sound of their own drum. And so does Aquarius. Aquarius is the opposite of Leo. Whereas Leo is making things to get attention from people, Aquarius is doing things because they don't care. They just want to do it. You know, so that's how Aquarius gets their energy, just by being them without thinking how others are perceiving them. And so they're going to be teaching you how to do this, how to create, how to be who you want to be without care or concern about how other people will see you on your way to getting your stability and your finances right. So I'm getting miracle. It's going to be a miracle. Like they're going to teach you, manifestation skills. They're going to teach you to trust in yourself. And that way you can be really who you are. So coming in to encourage you, to inspire you, to uplift you, all right, ignite you and bring harmony to your life and purify those old beliefs that were just keeping you stuck. You weren't getting anywhere. You were on a rat race. You were on the treadmill, and they're coming along to help you with that. So yeah, they're coming at a time when you might feel like everything is falling apart because change in the wind is here, and where you might have been overthinking things and just possibly going in the wrong direction, just following suit, keeping things going. And they're going to come in like a miracle and shine this light and show you something new. And all of a sudden, life is going to change for you. It's going to seem like a miracle because the new you is going to be out exploring, taking charge of life, you know, independent, self-assured, passionate, you know, self-expressive, a creator, a manifestor. That's who you'll become. That's what they're coming in to teach you. So let's go over the signs one more time before I close this out. We got Leo, we got Gemini, Virgo, we got Aries, we have Aquarius, we have Cancer, and we have Taurus. So this could be you, could be their sign, could be the sun, moon, rising. I even like to think Venus and Mars, because Mars is a sign of drive and it's your masculine energy, and Venus is your feminine energy. It's your sign of receptivity or business. So this could be their Venus or Mars as well, if you know their charts. All right. So, pile 3, this was your reading. Thanks for watching. This is your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the 3rd house. Boom. Pile 4. Pile 4. What is your next relationship? Who will it be with? Okay, it's a union. It's an unexpected union. Someone who couldn't take the leap. Oh, there's a little bit of hiddenness. Queen of Cups. Ooh, guilt. 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 Oh no. In union. Emotions are high. Okay. Okay. So here's someone who did something reckless. They might have took a chance or an opportunity. It was quite unexpected. It was like a disruption in your connection. It was a connection that you thought would go to the distance, or maybe they thought would go to distance. But I get this energy of them still having deep feelings for you. And they want to conjoin or conjunct, union. They want to come together with you. All right? They were just so confused. There's energy because you got the moon here too, and you have intuition. So they weren't listening to their intuition, third eye. They weren't listening to their intuition. They were really confused. They might have been a bit harsh to you, Queen of Swords. You could have been dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Could have been dealing with a Pisces. Those are the only signs I have here right now. So you could have been dealing with one of these two signs, but it doesn't have to be. It does not have to be. But I get this energy of them feeling like maybe they had to protect themselves or guard themselves. It was just an energy of them not really knowing what was going on. They were confused. They were just confused. They weren't listening to their intuition. All right. There was guilt because they were so they were doing something that was in need of other people's approval. Like they were worried about how other people were approving of you or approving of the situation. Maybe you weren't quite their type, but they want to join together. They want to come together with you. Because they have a lot of emotions for you. They have a lot of feelings for you. So energy is gaining momentum here. It's like they're probably going to bust soon. And this is probably what's hidden to you. You don't know this. There's the energy of them being hidden and the fear of them being cut away because you have the Queen of Swords. It's a fear of them being cut away, or they might have cut you away. That might have been the next relationship you had. Someone who might have got away with you, got away from you, or you got away from them. Because Queen of Swords energy is here with the moon. So it was something that you weren't quite clear about with them and you cut them away, or it's something they weren't quite clear about you and they cut you away. Because it's the energy of them being confused, you know, and feeling like maybe there is more to the world than what it is. Like maybe there's more to this situation than what it is. Like they were worried about maybe public perception, or they were worrying about other people's approval. Like they're carrying guilt. Something that they did here was impulsive and they're carrying a lot of guilt about it. They thought that this relationship would go to distance, but they're gaining more, like the feelings for you are deepening. They're gaining a lot of intensity. You know, and yes, they want to come back. Yes, they want to commit. And I don't know why I just said they want to come back, but yeah, they probably do. They very much want to come back. Wow. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. All right. Your advice, though, is believe in all opportunities and possibilities. So this could be a good relationship. This could play out good, provided you were flexible, you know, because this is an energy of them being very impulsive. You know, this is a person who, but now they don't want to go. They really don't want to leave. So they took a leap and tried, but they don't want to go. They, you know, maybe two things could have happened. One, they could have took a leap and what they thought was happening didn't play out the way they thought was going to play out. Or two, they took a leap and they really realized that this is what they really wanted to do here with you. They really thought that your relationship would go the distance. And there's the energy of you gaining, either you're gaining momentum moving away from them, or there's a momentum of the energy of them really caring about you, like really coming up deep, and they're really starting to feel it because emotions are running high, which just means that there's a lot of intense passions and that soon it's going to come to a head. A lot of things will be illuminated. A lot of things will be shown. And the moon also represents things that are hidden being shown. So something's going to come out, and you got clarity here. So something's going to come out and arise. So emotions are rising for them. Clarity is going to come out. There's going to be a truth here, and there's going to be Queen of Swords upright. Queen of Swords energy is going to be here. So there's going to be truthful communication here about the facts, about what really went on here. And there may be a union here. And the union is what it's telling you is believe that there's possibilities provided you are flexible. So maybe you're not a forgiving person. That's the energy I'm getting, like forgiving. You might not be a forgiving person because they did something wrong here. All right. But it feels like they want to take accountability. You know, this was like an unexpected turn for them. This whole disruption that happened, it was unexpected for them. They didn't expect this to happen the way that it happened. It just happened, you know? So it's like allowing you, it's telling you to, because you have crown chakra and you have your third eye chakra. So this is enlightenment that's coming here. This is a deep, profound information that you're going to be gaining here. All right. And it's going to come from the divine, and it's going to come from listening to your intuition. There's going to be an enlightenment here that's going to come here. And maybe you can believe because you got it here again. And this is your throat chakra. So you're going to need to communicate. You're going to need to communicate as well, right? Communicate. But what are you going to communicate? What are you going to communicate? Because there's the energy of guilt. So maybe you're going to hear her. You're going to hear her truth, hear his truth. You're going to listen to, because it's a Pisces, or like I said, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Could be a Cancer as well because of the moon, I'm feeling like. But it doesn't have to be. But you're going to hear their side of the story. And you're going to have to make a decision on whether this is true, or they're going to bring you the truth that was hidden. So that could be what was going on here too. Because they made an impulsive decision that was unexpected. Caught you off guard, caught them off guard. Maybe they were feeling like there were other opportunities. They weren't feeling like you guys were matching up. They weren't feeling like they were worrying about being approved by other people. Maybe their friends, maybe their family. You know, they were worrying about the public's approval, or they were worrying about being approved by being with you, or dating you, or knowing you, or being friends with you, or doing business with you, or, you know, but there's like an energy of them coming back, like wanting to work with you, wanting to be with you, wanting to, you know, reconcile. They feel like they were impulsive, like they were just being reckless. But they thought that this could be something long-term, that this could go to distance. There's a lot of emotions for you. There's a lot of care and concern for you. They were just very confused. Got the moon here. They were very confused. They didn't know what to do. You know, but now they're feeling more present. They're listening to their own intuition. And now they have this deep feeling of guilt and shame. All right. So it's like right now, this is putting you in a period. Yo, I'm looking at all these purples. Purple, 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 purple. All these purples are enlightenment, but these are all connections to the divine. These are your crown chakras. This is all this is your intuition and your connection with source. This is how all the clarity comes in. All the clarity is coming in from source. Source is, you know, to keep it real, if I wanted to say something here, which I do, and what I want to say is it feels like this would be a great union for you, providing you're forgiving and flexible, and you allow them to speak their truth. I feel like this would be a good relationship for you. And I don't really know why I feel like that. I feel like there's a lot of emotions, a lot of passions. It's just that they weren't perfect. They made a mistake, you know, but they're going to come with the truth. They're going to give you clarity about what was being hidden or what was going on. It was like an energy of you not knowing what's happening, what's going on. Or, you know what I mean? They themselves were confused. Emotionally, they themselves were confused and not listening to their own intuition. They were instead listening to what other people were saying and looking for the approval of others. And this doesn't make them right nor wrong. It just is what it is. It's the energy I'm getting. It just is what it is. But you're needing to be open to other possibilities or new possibilities. Not necessarily not with them, but like be open to other possibilities, new chances, new opportunities. Be open because they want to work together. Conjunction is a strong force of bringing energies together to magnify the power of two planets. So that's kind of like what you guys are. You guys could be two strong people by yourselves, but together you guys are going to be magnifying the energy, you know, together. And that's why I feel like this would be a good relationship, because conjunction is a strong energy. It's a major astrological aspect. And so is a supermoon. So this is explosive energy. Like there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of power. And if you guys come together, there's a lot of power. It's just that they made a mistake. They fucked up. You know, and if you can accept that or deal with that, it can get better, is the advice I'm getting. You know, every experience is here to teach you more about yourself and about love and about partnerships and about relationships. So if this is a friend, you know, you guys coming back together would be perfect. If this is a business partner, you guys coming back together are going to be like the Bulls in the 90s. You know, that's kind of how I'm feeling. You know, this was just unexpected. It just came out left field. And someone just did some reckless shit. And they're sorry. You know? So they're going to come back with the truth and explain to you what was going on. Because there was like a lack of clarity. Things weren't, you couldn't really see. You couldn't see, they couldn't see. It was just a lot going on. But there was like a vibe of this possibly going long term or being a long-standing business, friendship, relationship. There was an intent on that being there. It just, a hiccup came. And they were worrying about how other people see them. You know? And so your advice is to be open to all possibilities and let go of preconceived ideas. There is nothing to fear. You are constantly surrounded by love. Start to believe in yourself and trust your instincts. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities abound, provided you are flexible. Retain an open heart and mind. Believe all is possible. That was the advice. That's why I really feel like this could be a good thing for you. Because it's like you have connection to the divine here. It's like they're putting this there for you. So do with that what you will. You have free choice and free will here. But that's just how I'm feeling about this reading. Because like, even though the points don't go like super crazy, it just still feels like this would be good for you. So that's what I got. All right. So pile 4, thanks for hanging out with me and being here as always. This your boy Noonie. I don't got no big speech today. You feel me? I don't have no big speech. But I am going to be recording some more today. I'm off for the next 2-3 days. So I'm about to try to put out a bunch of readings. I got a bunch of topics I'm going to do. So be looking for those, as always. But thanks for being here with me, y'all. Thanks for all that y'all done. You know, it's a great journey. I hope that I'll be helping y'all out. I hope that y'all be getting something from these readings. You know, could that be the sole intent here? And, you know, I'm just glad to be connecting with y'all. Because I would have never met y'all had I not did this. So I'm just glad. That's why I comment all the time and like stuff, because I never would have met these people. I never would have met any of you. I never would have experienced life the way that I'm experiencing life if I never put myself out there. And I'm going to keep continuously telling people, put yourself out there. Even if you don't do tarot, if you do a podcast, if you write books, if you just do art, if you just make stuff out of cardboard boxes, I don't care what you do. Put yourself out there. You're going to meet people and experiences that you need for the growth that you need to get to the version of you that you envision yourself being years from now, months from now, weeks from now. Give yourself a chance. Put yourself out there. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. It's your boy Noonie.